This question is for Charlie. As an American Jew, I recognize the strong support the Conservative Party, and particularly the Trump administration, has shown for Israel and the Jewish community over the years. However, I've grown increasingly concerned about the rise in anti-Semitic rhetoric from some right-wing voices, and their messages appear to be resonating with parts of the Conservative Party. Do you think people like Candace, Owens, Tucker Carlson, Andrew Tate are using rhetoric that is anti-Semitic? And is the Trump administration doing enough to distance itself from this kind of rhetoric? Or are these figures being labeled as anti-Semitic by their peers?
Yeah, those are all friends of mine. Actually, I've never met Andrew Tate, but I've never met Andrew Tate. No, but Tucker and Candace are friends of mine, so I would not use those words against them. We have Candace and I have big disagreements on Israel for sure. I'm very careful to use the anti-Semitic term unless it's very warranted. I think we should not throw it around too loosely. It's very similar to racism, right? Where it dilutes the meaning of it. Of course, there's real anti-Semitism out there. We know it when we see it, and it's gross and it's awful. For example, when, at that bar in Philadelphia where they say F the Jews, right?
Yeah.
That is obviously anti-Semitism. Here's what I think is the problem. The problem, there's a lot of reasons why this is growing, but it's growing faster than it should because some pro-Israel voices want to try to use cancellation and censorship of anti-Israel voices, which I actually think creates even more anti-Semitism. There's people here today that don't like Israel. You're welcome up to the mic. We'll talk about it. I'm not going to try to take your free speech rights away. And I think all these bills that are trying to restrict speech, that are trying to, silence people, I think it's a big problem. I think that we need more pro-Israel advocates to do events like this, let everything be heard, and have a real discussion about it.